Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. This video is a little bit different because I don't know if you feel the same, but every year when the time comes around when my boyfriend has his birthday, I feel a little bit anxious and I start thinking, what could I gift him? Because he in general, if you ask him, he does not want anything, he does not need anything, his only wish is a Porsche. And I have to say this is a little bit, only a little bit, outside of my budget. So then each year I'm sitting there, what could I gift him? So I thought I'd make a video about some gifts that I gifted him in the past, or some general gift ideas that you can use yourself for your boyfriend, or maybe you have other people that you find difficult gifting to, or just general inspiration. And also a little bit selfish, but that I can look back on this video if I feel hopeless and I don't have any ideas, so I can watch my own gift guide. So in general, I made 4 categories of presents. So the first is practical ones. The second one is personalized one, the third one is activities, and the fourth and last one is sentimental. Let's start with the first category, which is practical ones. So, for example, if there are any cool gadgets or anything for hobbies he likes. For example, if he likes biking, there are lots of additional gears that you could get him for biking, or the same if he plays soccer, or maybe he needs a new backpack, or his water bottle is broken. So all the practical things that you can buy nice versions of, that maybe he on his own, or the person you want to give to on his own, would not buy them. I think those can be good gifts. And also something nice if you are living together or newly moved in together, buying shared things as well. For example, if you really want a new blanket, or if you find some kitchen equipment that could be useful that you did not buy yet. I think these are a very good option for practical gifts, and then you can pimp it up a little bit to also add maybe something freshly made. Or for example, if you buy a kitchen item and then you bake a cake or make something in the kitchen and then you add it together, it's a very nice and thoughtful gift, in my opinion. Kind of the similar idea with just material gifts. You can of course also personalize them. For example, a drinking bottle, if you have an insider joke or a music that really relate to together, of course you can personalize the bottle with that, or of course the typical a keychain holder or something like that to remind him of you, or of a fun memory together. I also find it quite funny to have personalized socks or underwears with just some funny faces of the two of you, or just one of you. I think this is also a fun thing that you can do, but basically the idea to make it just a little bit more special if you add something personalized. One addition to that, of course, it's not only water bottle, but if he drinks a coffee, or if he's a gamer and you buy a personal gaming console or personal gaming console holder, basically the options are endless. Let's go to the next category, that is activity. So there really the possibilities are endless, and I really like it. Or if possible, combine it with something, because I think it's just, if you send or if you gift something that involves your time, your planning, I think this is a very meaningful gift. And it does not have to be expensive. For example, I think if you plan out a whole date idea, that is very nice. For example, you could order some pizza and then watch the sunset and then at a nice spot. Or instead of just ordering some food, make it special and say, hey, let's do a movie night and have all the fun snacks, all his favorite snacks that you want, have a good movie, prepare that you know he likes, or the person you're gifting to likes. Or as well, if you want to go out for dinner, maybe just pimper it up a little bit and just don't say, okay, let's go out for dinner, but maybe find a dinner place or a restaurant that is in a new city for the both of you, or that includes a fun sightseeing spot or something, some activity. Like if there is a nice view from there, you can go around, or if there's some animals or something that you can do as well, not just so you go to dinner, or of course if it's a special restaurant, for example if you want dinner in the blind or with molecular kitchen, or try something out. I think this is also really fun, and in general in a date idea it could really go endless. I myself am really big fan of animals, so everything or anything that involves animals is a win in my books, and luckily my boyfriend is the same. So if you want to go for a hike with llamas or alpacas, or go to a rescue center to watch the animals, to care for the animals, I think these are all very nice activities that sometimes during the day-to-day maybe you don't take the time or not enough time to do these things, and I think that it is really nice to gift this time to somebody. Of course, if your budget is a little bit bigger, you can also plan a whole weekend getaway, or a day at a spa or something like that. Or for example, if you don't want to pay then for a hotel as well, maybe you just make it a fun adventure and you just have a little sleepover in the car or something like that. Or instead of eating out, you want to go camping and have a campsite food. I think all these things in general, trying out new things together is always really, really nice, and I think it's something that's really good for a healthy relationship as well. For example, you try out a new cooking class together that maybe he on his own would have not tried, or some other classes maybe that he did not want to do before, or you go do a sports event together, maybe you even have the same sporty activities or sporty interests, and that's of course a huge benefit. These are some ideas in the activities category. And on the sentimental side, I myself am a huge fan of pictures, and also just taking the memories and doing something with them. For example, you can do a calendar or something like that with your pictures together, with all your fun memories, or a review of the last year together. For example, including all your vacations, all the fun activities that you did together. This year I chose to do a calendar, but it looks like it looks like flowers together, and then each month there's just an idea for a different date that you can go, and it doesn't mean that you only have to do this activity for the whole month, but at least you already have one fixed idea that you can do. And I think, well, at least the gift was well received, so lucky me. And some other sentimental things, if you are in a longer relationship, maybe also sometimes, of course, you experience everything only from your perspective, but sometimes it's interesting to switch perspectives. So in the past I have made a book where I wrote down some important memories for me from my side of the perspective, and then he has the opportunity to read them and just see from the different side, which I think is also a nice twist. It's one of the more, I think, typical things that you can do. Of course, you can do the reasons why I love you, and it can be either the amount of years or for a whole year, so 365 days, which is quite a lot. I think then you have to think how to package it, etc. But essentially, you're not limited to a number, and I think this is also something that everybody likes to hear, why they're loved, the things that are good about, etc. And I think a birthday is a good opportunity to say that to the person again. And of course, you can also do personal cards, or there are lots of other things. So feel free. If you have more ideas that I did not mention yet, and you maybe also have a boyfriend, it's a little bit difficult to gift, feel free to comment down below in the comments your ideas, your suggestions, what gifts maybe you have made in the past, or what gifts that you have received as well. I think this is also interesting. So yeah, so maybe we just help each out together and have new ideas what gifts we can gift. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you again in the next video, which is gonna be a normal vlog in my life in Barcelona.